talk about furious. This afternoon, this headline popped up on the news internet sites. Obama says he cannot guarantee Social Security checks will go out on August 3rd. And he also, in this article, it says he can't assure veterans checks, any type of disability, any type of welfare checks, you name it, you name the check. And he can't guarantee that it's going to go out on August 3rd unless the Republican Congress raises the debt ceiling. You know what? This Obama insurgency, Vinny, gets more radical every day. Basically, Obama declared a new public policy today, what I call fiscal terrorism toward Congress. And here's the definition of terrorism, Vinny. The use of violence and threats to intimidate or coerce, especially for political purposes. The state of fear and submission produced by terrorism. A terroristic method of governing or of resisting a government. I think what he's done today, if I don't get my way, if you don't do what I tell you to do, I'm going to hold the American people hostage. That is a fiscal terroristic threat that should not be stood for by our leaders of Congress, Vinny.
Mark, it's outrageous. You know, raising the debt ceiling, if we, the U.S. government, can't pay our bills, giving us more money to pay our bills is like giving or lending a drowning man more water.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute. And Vinny, this is what I'm saying. Is if on August 3rd, if he doesn't get what he demands, this dictatorship that he now is in control of, if he does what he claims he's going to do on August 3rd, I call upon the United States Congress, House and Senate, to impeach Barack Hussein Obama. They need to file impeachment articles in the House, and they need to convict him in the Democrat-controlled United States Senate. We should not stand for this man trying to hold the American people hostage, trying to hurt our elderly, hurt the disabled, just because he doesn't get what he wants.
Well, these are the same people that have caused all these problems. We didn't do it, Mark. You didn't do it. I didn't do it. The people that are in our class didn't do it. The people that we elected to represent us have done this.
I agree. It's a Republican form of government, and you got Geithner out there talking about if you don't raise... First of all, we are not going to default if we don't raise the debt ceiling, Vinny. You know it. I know it. The president knows it. The Treasury Department knows it. And I think the Congress understands that too. So they want to raise the debt ceiling, and if they don't get that, they're going to withhold checks. They want to raise taxes. They want to impose all these new regulations, but they don't want to do any of the hard cutting and getting our fiscal policy, this nation, back in order. That's really what they don't want to do. He is intentionally doing this, Vincent.
We used to have public servants, people that work for the government, that would do things for us, and they did it for reasonable prices now, or reasonable rates of labor. Now they get raises that are 2 and 3 times what the private sector gets. It's outrageous.
Well, the only sector growing as far as jobs and economy is what? The government sector.
Yeah.
Both at not so much at the state any longer. I know they're actually cutting jobs at the state of Missouri and around the country, but the federal government's not cutting.
Yeah, and they're not doing anything very well either. They have a war on drugs, and they're doing a lousy job. They're doing a war on crime. They're doing a lousy job. They're protecting our borders, so they say, and they're doing a lousy job. They even in Joplin, coming to the aid of the victims of Joplin, they're doing a lousy job. I really can't think of one thing. Not one thing.
Well, Senator Rubio said just today, every aspect of life is worse in America under Obama. Unemployment is higher, interest rates are higher. He said the only thing down is the value of your home. Well, and the dollar. I mean, the man is a financial terrorist, and I think he's doing it on purpose. I think he intentionally wants to destroy this economy, destroy this country, and implement his dictator fiat here in the United States of America. And you know what? I'm tired of it. And I'm not going to stand for it. And I don't think Americans should stand for it any longer. It's outrageous what he's done since he's been president, with the accumulation of his financial terroristic threat to